We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go.
On play action. Now Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Harris on 1st down. He's not done. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st down, Chargers.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Free throw, slant, caught by Johnston. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll stop before the Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
You know what they say, Mike, is the best third down play in the NFL? Don't get to third down. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a clinic so far here on their opening drive. 3 plays, 3 first downs, and now the question is, can they take advantage of this fast start and come away with some points?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his big tight end, Gunnar Helm. Touchdown, Denver. That is first touchdown this year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. Inside the 40. And he will score. Najee Harris. Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing. Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Jeremy Crawshaw in punt formation for the Broncos.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 34-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Here's Harris. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Open man is the tight end, Disley. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, L.A.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
A run. Here's Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Bombers. Oh, my second.
Here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Denver 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Wait for it. Oh, my son! Oh, ready! Ready! Return! Captain.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Off balance throw, it's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he'll take this one in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chargers 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Kill!
On the give, it's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Nix. He connects with Mims.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, this is Harvey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Broncos.
That's good.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Nix. Taken in by Franklin. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, run!
Motion man is Johnston. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Vlad McConkey, the one he was looking for. It's second down. Now it's Harris. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Done by Kevin Winstead. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there, Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Play action now. It's Herbert. This is intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Back to throw is Nix. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Davis to return it. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action now, Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Big snap on 1st and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First and 10.
Hold on, set.
On the handoff, running left is Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center. The nose tackle. He's big. He's strong. He takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 33.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, run.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Herbert. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Handoff now for Harvey. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
On the play. It's now
And after that
3rd
negative
and
run,
10.
I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
First down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard
From
line.
the shotgun, here's Nix. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A give, and here comes Harris. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
They'll give it to Harris again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line of scrimmage.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind, as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Working the middle, that's Harvey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Broncos.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hold on, son. Ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing. Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. I'll run with Harvey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He's got the first down and more than that. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
26 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Nix to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Motion man is Johnston. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle by Zach Allen.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Quentin Johnston. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On the handoff, it's Harris. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Chargers have the first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Motion man is Johnston. Another run here with Harris. Open space to the 35. And he will score! Najee Harris. Touchdown Chargers. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will get just a bit closer.
41. Chargers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So Mile High salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.